Hey guys, welcome back to TBC Plays Legend of Zelda. Thank you for that, for sharing. You might notice that I have more rupees than when I stopped last time. I didn't want to put you
Don't
through...
bring awareness to our behind-the-scenes footage here.
I didn't want to submit you to having to watch me get the last couple rupees that I needed. So
I think like episode 5 of Shovel Knight, our first recording of Shovel Knight was episode 1 to 5. Mm-hmm. And at the end of episode 5, I ended in the middle of the level, and you were like, "What are you gonna do? How are you gonna? You can't save it there." And I'm all like, "Dude, nobody's gonna notice the money's different." And then the first thing you do is whenever we have a little change in money, even though in literally the last episode we said, "Hey, we're gonna money grind off screen," you're like, "Hey, look at the top of the screen and notice there's inconsistencies in this playthrough." Thank you, just thank you.
Well, you know, I just want the people to know I'm honest about it.
Are you running for senator? You need them to know.
Yes,
vote for Morgoloth, 2024.
I don't run very much.
That was a poor joke. I wanted to go back to a topic from episode 1, and we talked about Barcadia.
Barcadia, yes.
Barcadia. For the first time ever, we've been there probably 6 times now, 7, over the past 2 or maybe 3 years.
Yeah, a couple times.
I don't live in DFW, so I don't, hang out with all the cool kids all the time.
And now I have the ring.
But for the first time ever, we tried the food.
Yes.
The french fries were great. I accidentally oversalted them. That's my bad, not their bad. But the hamburger, it had some weird seasoning to it. I don't know what the heck. But we're manly men, so we were drinking hard pear cider.
I mean, every once in a while you want to drink, but you don't want to drink beer. Wait, what am I doing?
If you've seen our Broforce series, we drank a 40 literally 2 days ago each, which is not that much alcohol. We didn't get really drunk. Spoilers, we played it up a little bit. But it's disgusting. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be, but it was pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like beer right now, so we had some hard apple or hard pear cider.
Oh, it's not level 3. It's level 6. It has the quote-unquote secret entrance. I don't know why I'm doing finger quotes because you can't see me.
It's level 3.
Was it level 3?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's level 3. Look at the corner screen.
No. I meant that has a secret, quote-unquote secret entrance where you move one of the little...
yeah, that's
level 6. I thought
Yeah.
I thought another
Not
one
this
did,
one.
but it doesn't.
So welcome to the Manji.
The Manji.
The Manji, which is the quote-unquote swastika episode level.
Sort of.
It's a backward swastika. This is what we're talking about. I don't know if it was last video or the one before that.
Well, it's not a backward swastika. It's a Manji.
It's
swastika
a Manji.
is a backwards Manji.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the level we're talking about. And you'll see it. Your goal in this video is to get the map.
I will get the map. And
it's not going to take long to get to the map, I don't think.
It's above me.
Yeah.
But I can't get it from here. I will say that the one enemy in this game that I hate the most are these dark nuts. I hate
the red
them.
ones or the blue ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Them. I hate them. Those are the worst ever.
Well, they're not too bad. Have you played Skyward Sword?
Yes, I have. I've beaten it. Well, I say they're the worst because for me they're pretty much like, I would say, the most difficult enemy in this game. Wasn't that? That's how I feel about them because they you can't hit them from the front at all.
You need to hit them from the back and the side, and it's actually pretty easy if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it can be, but their movement is kind of more irregular. It seems to me to be a little more irregular than others.
Yeah, I mean they're programmed better than say I don't know. Let's go with Octorok. Octoroks are really simple movements.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have that no matter how... I mean, enemies just get smarter and smarter throughout this game, which is pretty cool.
Right.
Which is a level designing or a game design technique called progression.
Right.
I think. I don't know if that's actually the term for it, but that's what I'd assume.
You know, it works. It works. It makes sense.
Instead of throwing tutorials at your face, they actually make the game start out pretty easy so you can get a feel of it without getting frustrated with the game because you're dying too much. But you're also not being thrown a whole bunch of text and here, learn this, here, learn that. Right. You get to learn by, doing. And that's the best way to learn. Games today lost that touch because, I mean, play any game today and it's like, here's a tutorial for 45 minutes. Well, maybe I just want to, learn the game. Take it easy for a little bit.
Well, and I think part of the reason for that is some of the newer games are much more complex. I mean, this
I wouldn't say that. I mean, the Wii games, the swing it this way, and the problem with the Wii mode is it's not exactly perfect. That Skyward Sword proved that topic pretty damn good.
Well, I mean more in like the control mapping of some things. Here I've got a D-pad and 2 buttons basically that I use to operate.
Fair enough,
the entire time.
But then you play like A Link to the Past, which had double the buttons, same D-pad, plus L and R. So that's double the buttons on the controller.
Right.
It wasn't more complicated at all. I mean, you learned and then it became natural. That's all it was. Whereas when I play a game with a tutorial, 1, I'm gonna skip all the freaking words because it gives a shit, and 2, I'm not gonna remember a damn thing it tells me in the tutorial. I learned by getting out there on the field and throwing my sword around,
Right.
That's a strategy.
It is.
And the best thing is when there's a whole bunch of enemies in a room on an NES, it starts to have lag spikes.
Yes, and even when you're playing on a Wii or whatnot, it still does the same thing. You notice that when you play on, if you play on
it's pure emulation. It's made, it's not meant to be perfect. It's supposed to play like it played back in the day.
Right.
Which is good to an extent.
And I think this would be the first item that you can't equip.
Yes. Probably. Except for the blue ring.
I guess you technically do equip it.
Well, you can't take it off or put it back,
True.
In future Zeldas, not A Link to the Past, but not Ocarina of Time and onward, you could, whenever you got a new tunic.
Yeah.
Or in this case, a ring that changed magically changed your color.
It just didn't affect damage. It just affected survivability in places.
A Link to the Past, the male armor did affect your damage intake. So did the Game Boy Color games, maybe? Maybe it was Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening, Game Boy Color. You could choose either if you had a Game Boy Color, you could.
Link's Awakening DX, not necessarily the Game Boy Color games, the Oracle games. I don't think they had color changing tunic in there.
Are you talking about Oracle games?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Those are the color games. Link's Awakening DX is just a port with 1 extra dungeon and tunics in it.
Right. Which you could either do half damage or double attack. I always went with double attack personally. And that was level 3.
That was level 3. We are doing alright.
Okay.
We can almost make it to level 4.
Okay. Well, we won't actually make it to level 4 because.
Are we gonna go grave robbing? Or is it too soon for that?
I think it's too soon. I think, man, I want to say 12 hearts.
Yeah, that does sound right.
And I only have 9.
That is true.
I only have 9. I'm gonna have.
We can go playing with that new item you got in this dungeon, though.
I can go to the dungeon, yes. Or.
No, I said you can play with the item you got in the dungeon.
You mean the raft?
Yes.
Right. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do stuff with that. Now, I do think when I was playing this regularly, I played it.
When this was my life, 26 years ago, I played this game every single day for 12 years. I know this game pretty damn well. I'm just saying, man.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I would skip level 4 and go straight to level 5.
That is true, because you were OCD starting about 12, not when you were 2.
No, I skipped level 4 to go to level 5 because... No, why did I do that? I think I skipped so that I could get the magic sword before I went to level 4.
Even though we watched every item in the game, right?
Yeah, I got that.
Whatever.
I think I got that before I went to level 4 after a couple times playing through so that when the vampires would die instead of becoming bats.
Okay.
But I don't think I'll be able to do that unless I can find some other heart pieces, but I don't... Or heart containers, but I don't think I can...
Let's see, you've beaten 3 levels, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's no more heart containers after the item in level 5.
Right, so I think that's why I did level 5 first, because after level 3 I could get this heart piece, heart container, I should say. Then I would beat level 5, get that one, and get the one you can get from the item.
Well, this is one hell of a secret that we will get next time on TBC Plays.
Bye
Thanks for watching, kiddos. They can't see you. Okay,
I can't help
salute
it.
The camera.
I can't help it. There's no camera, but it's a habit.
Ah, fair enough. See you next time, bitches. Cut that bitches part out.